The public image of a disabled veteran is someone who's been wounded in combat while serving their country. And I think the public really isn't aware of the extent to which the disability compensation program is being exploited and taken advantage of.
People who say they need the government to pay them for a disability that they don't really have.
He said that after serving his country in the military, he could no longer use his hands or his feet.
Collected hundreds of thousands of dollars until they were caught on hidden camera.
Video of him in the wheelchair.
The Post started reporting on this story more than a year ago because we had noticed a clear trend, an explosion in the number of disability applications to the VA.
I think what the power of those are when they're together.
We wanted to find out, why is there this explosion in claims? Some of it obviously are the wars in the Middle East, but beyond that, what's driving it? We've gone through tens of thousands of pages of court documents, reports, investigations. We've talked to dozens of veterans, officials in the VA, current and former.
The system is vulnerable to manipulation.
People who were themselves investigated for disability fraud. The vast majority of disabilities that the VA is paying veterans compensation for are conditions that are not ones that in the public mind are associated with disabled vets. Things like jock itch, hair loss,
Hemorrhoids, in shaving bumps, scars,
migraines. There's more than 900 ailments or conditions that the VA will pay disability for. Sleep apnea, erectile dysfunction. VA is not going to check whether they really have it. So it's an easy way to game the system. When VA does open a criminal investigation into suspicion of fraud, they really only do that in two scenarios. One is if they can prove in black and white that the person's lying. One of the patterns of cases we found were people claiming to be blind when they can see just fine. There was one guy who kept claiming he was blind, but posting photos and videos on social media showing himself out hunting and snorkeling. Veterans can claim to be wheelchair bound or housebound or infirm. They can't get around.
Do you still drive? No.
But yet on video, the VA often finds that these people are out doing all sorts of normal activities that are completely incompatible with what they're claiming. These cases are really striking because you see with your own eyes the degree to which people are faking it, but it's only these extreme examples are the ones that get caught.
While so many veterans are encouraged to game the system, what we have is a very, very, very long backlog of pending claims and veterans who really, really do need this system to help them. The system, when it first started, was designed to compensate veterans for lost earning capacity. In the two great wars, we saw lots of soldiers who lost limbs, who came home and they were so broken and couldn't work. At that time, we were in an economy of manual labor. So it was very clear that many, many of these returning soldiers would not be able to work. What's happened is that we've obviously become a white-collar culture, and the law really hasn't changed at all. So we have hundreds of thousands of veterans who are 100% disabled who are working full-time jobs.
VA is operating under old rating conditions and really hasn't kept up with modern medicine.
The veteran's point of view is, look, we risked our lives, we went and served, and even if we are able to work full-time, we still deserve for the government to help us.
Historically, a lot of veterans have been reluctant to ask for help. But what we found in the course of our reporting is the guardrails and the checks and balances have really evaporated.
We need a disability system. It has to serve veterans who have sacrificed so much to serve, but does it need to change so that it is more effective, so that it's serving the right ailments and the right people?